Hello, everyone, and happy Ostara, happy spring equinox, or the fall equinox, depending on where you are. So, I thought we would kind of switch up the scenery here. You guys kind of see me every week in my workspace, so let's hang out in my kitchen. I'm feeling very hopeful, very cozy. It is the beginning of Aries season, and Mercury will be moving into Aries within the week also. So Mercury is not too far behind the sun right now. And yes, I love spring. I would have to say, even though I'm a fall baby, I would have to say that spring is probably my favorite season. There is so much hope in the air, there's so much energy. I was talking to Jamie and we were discussing how it's like the trees are humming right now. At least that's how I can hear it and I can feel it. It's like the ground is waking up, and it's so beautiful. So what is Aries season, and how can we really tap into those energies? So the wonderful thing about tropical astrology is that it is based on the seasons. So whatever is going on outside in the northern hemisphere, that's the kind of energy we're working with. Does it work in the southern hemisphere? It does. And it gets really confusing because obviously in the southern hemisphere below the equator, they have the opposite seasons than we do up here in the northern hemisphere. So it does work though, and I do find myself when I'm doing people's charts of them who live in the southern hemisphere, I find myself focusing more so on the planets themselves rather than the zodiac signs, and more so on the aspects, because that's really the most important thing. And I think that could be why it works, but it just does. So what is Aries? Aries is the first one in the zodiac karmic wheel. So this is, in my opinion, this is like the seed sprout shooting through the earth and out towards the sun. So it's a very forward, aggressive, cardinal masculine kind of energy. And when I say masculine, I mean not reflective like the moon. It's more so outward, it's forward. So Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the cosmic warrior. It's the soldier. It is the soldier and warrior within all of us, and it's how we go after our goals. So Mars rules Aries. Aries is like the new soldier who's ready to fight, ready to go to war. If you read any Irish lore, it's definitely Cuchulainn, think or act first and think later. It can be a little bit of an arrogant energy. It can be very pushy because they're the ram, right? So they want to butt heads with people, places, and things because that's how they kind of gain ground and gain territory. That's what Aries is about. Aries is a fire sign. Aries is very feisty, fiery. They're kind of like the cosmic child in a way because they do and think later. Generally, of course, there's so much other things going on in the chart, but that's really what they're supposed to do. Scorpio is the seasoned veteran, while Aries is the young soldier ready to go to war, ready to fight right now. It's not childish though. It can be in like a low vibrational state, but the thing about Aries and Libra, they are defenders of sovereignty, both of them. I'm going to talk more about this eventually too. Maybe I'll make a post on it soon, but they're the defenders of sovereignty because sovereignty of the land, defending the land, that's the job for Aries, the soldier. And then bringing sovereignty to the people, to the community, to the legal system or whatever, that's Libra, that's the justice system. So they're both bringing sovereignty to the people. So they're very good at leading. They're leaders, they're a cardinal sign, and so is Libra. But the thing with Aries is they are like fiery, kind of passionate, I would say, and very determined leaders. It's about the self. The first house is about you, yourself, your identity, how you choose to showcase and form your own identity. So remember how I was saying like the seed, this is my plant. I don't know what kind it is. I really like it. It's a succulent. I'm at that point in my plant journey where I can take care of succulents. It's very exciting. Oh no. So the analogy that I used of the seed sprout shooting through the earth, the surface of the earth, I also see Aries as like being born, like the baby coming out of the womb into this world. That's Aries as well. So it's messy. Aries season is messy. We're not supposed to sit back and think about it forever. You know, there's no patience, there's no time for that. We just got to act, do the thing, think about it later. Maybe try to think about that thing a little bit. I do think that Aries is like the Fool card too, where we are taking that leap of faith off of the cliff and just hoping that we either fly or something catches us on the way down. But the Fool reversed can definitely be, you know, reversed Aries energy too, of like, okay, maybe we should think like a little bit about what we're doing and then do it. But getting stuck in overthinking, doing things to please others, not Aries. Not the time to do that. You know, Libra season, that's the time to compromise and to balance and to interact with others and finding the medium, finding the middle ground. That's Libra. Aries isn't really about that. Aries is, I'm going to do what's best for me no matter what at the end. So people who have Venus in Aries, my best friend has Venus in Aries. Sometimes they struggle because Venus, which rules Libra, is about compromise. But Aries is about, I'm doing what's best for me no matter what. So people who have Venus in Aries, sometimes they struggle because at the end of the day, no matter what the heck is going on, they're going to do what's best for them. And I actually think there's a lot we could learn from that too. It's not a bad placement. I hate, you know, I mean, I understand that certain planets don't do well in certain signs, but there's so many gifts in every single placement, in my opinion. So there's something to be learned there. We have a lot of energy now. We have a lot of energy to procreate, which Mars also rules sex. So, you know, we have a lot of energy to exercise. Definitely exercise. Get out that Mars aggression energy. It's always really funny to watch how impatient everyone gets this time of the year, especially when Mercury moves into Aries. I believe it's on next Sunday. Mercury will move into Aries, and that's when everyone's like driving, like they're driving fast, they're speeding, flipping each other off. That's Mercury in Aries. So yes, I have my windows open. It feels so nice. I live on a river and I have these wind chimes. All the birds are happy and it's great. I hope you guys have a great Ostara. Let me know if you do any celebration things. Let me know how you celebrate Aries season. I'm really trying to get better about, I honestly have not really gotten into celebrating too much besides Samhain last year. The pagan holidays, the wheel of the year, if you will. But I do try to do things that go with that energy. And that's what I do with astrology too. So like if I know Mercury's in retrograde, I'm not going to be trying to do all this intellectual work. That's really difficult. So basically what I'm trying to say is clean your house, clear out stagnant energy, do whatever you do to cleanse your own energy, get that stuff out and invite in the new. It's a cardinal sign, so it's the time for new ideas, new projects. We're going to start to actually have the energy now to get those things done. We've really felt spring coming, but we were in Pisces seasons. We didn't really have that much energy to actually do those things, but now we do because we're in Aries season now. So not only can we plan the projects, we can get them started. Finishing them will be harder. That's a better job for Taurus for sure, and Taurus season, but at least try. Try to organize what's most important and focus on those things right now. So I grew a little clover seed. Do you see that? How cute is it? Just one. It's really small and tiny, but I don't care. I think it's like the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Okay. Plant some seeds, do some witchy stuff, and I will see you guys next Sunday. I love you guys so much. And I hope that you are doing well. I hope everything is okay. I know the energy has been for everybody, myself included. Sun has been sextile Pluto. Pluto loves to destroy so much. You know, Saturn is ruthless, but Pluto's a whole other level of ruthless. I'm out of my Saturn return, but my Saturn in the sky is squaring my Pluto now. So it's like, whoo, it's rough, but it's okay. Spring is here, or fall is here for some of you guys. All right, have a beautiful day, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye!